So this is the hair freshly washed and conditioned. I also put a deep treatment in his hair because I just want to make sure his hair is nice and moisturized before putting it all away. So this is what we're working with. I'm about to blow dry his hair so all of it can stretch out, and so it's easier for me to braid it, and so I don't have to braid his hair while it's wet. Alright, y'all, so his hair is all blow dried, and now I'm about to section his hair how big I want them for his braids to be. Before I blow dried his hair, I put this oil in it right here, this coconut milk from OGX, just so his hair wasn't so it can get some moisture at the same time. So now we're finna part his hair.
Huh?
Alright, y'all, so this next section right here, I just followed the lines right here from the first section, the first two braids that I did. And instead of doing 2 braids, now I'm gonna move on and make 3 so they stay the same size. So So I have one part right here, one right here, and then another one right here. I'm gonna start off by braiding this one, but instead of braiding it towards his face now, I'm gonna braid it towards his ear, going down this way. So these fall towards like the side of his head. So I'm gonna put some gel at the end of the braid just so that the braid curls up at the end and that it doesn't unravel itself. So I'm not gonna put any rubber bands or anything. I'm just gonna leave the braids like this. It's gonna curl up by itself due to the gel. So once I'm done with the braid, I'm gonna just hold the end of it and then I'm gonna twist the end so it forms a curl, as so. This section right here of this braid, I'm gonna braid it towards his face so it falls down right here. So there's like a braid that can fall right here in this empty space. So this is how the other two braids look. They fell towards his side of his face, if that makes sense. Okay, y'all, so I'm almost done with this first half of his hair. My mom is helping me do the other half so we can get it done faster, but I'm about to show y'all what I do in the back so all the braids are not going in the same direction. So y'all, this is the next section of hair that I'm gonna be braiding. I'm gonna still continue with the 3 braids in every section like I have been doing, but since there's only 2 sections left, what I'm gonna do with these 2 is I'm gonna make these braids fall towards the back of his head. So they're going towards this way instead of this way like all the other braids. Alright, y'all, so I'm done with half of his hair. This is how the braids look. So this is what I meant when I wanted the curls at the bottom of his braids. Turn your head. So this is how it's looking so far. At the end, when I finish all of his braids, I will put mousse all over them for like the flyaways and stuff. But yeah, so now we're moving on to the next half of his hair. last section of his hair, the last final 3 braids that I'm going to be doing. So they're gonna be going the same way these ones are, towards the back of his head. So I'm about to comb out this section of hair, and then I'm gonna separate it into 3 parts. And I started using Eco Gel, but then I switched to this Dove Men's Care gel. This is working way better on his hair. He has really thick hair, y'all. So if you're looking for a gel that works really good, I recommend this one. So this is the last braid, y'all. I'm gonna try to get it closer up, more close up, so y'all can see what I'm actually doing. So I put the gel in the section of hair, and I just comb it through, cause I want the top of the hair, like, you know. So I'm gonna separate it into 3 sections, like so. Well, I'm gonna comb it first, okay? So this is how I braid it. I go with the 3 sections, and the one to my right, the farthest one, the 3rd section right here, I take it and I put it over the one in the middle, and then I take the one on the left side and put it over the section in the middle, and then I just continue. I know it's really confusing, but I promise you'll get the hang of it. This is way easier to do than actual braids on the scalp, so you guys will get the hang of it. Alright, y'all, so I'm completely done with his hair. I'm gonna show y'all how it turned out. We're gonna add some mousse to his hair, all over his head, and I'm also going to put this on his scalp and massage it onto his scalp. It's a hair formula oil. It helps thicken your hair and it helps your hair to grow. So this is this side. Y'all can't really see it that good. Okay, turn your head right here. Period. Okay, so I'm about to put on the mousse, y'all. This is the mousse that I'm going to be putting in his hair.